Homeschooling Bosses. Homeschooling Bosses is a channel that is mostly about pressure-free homeschooling with a 5th grader and 11th grader. While some of the content on Homeschooling Bosses is about homeschooling, there are some videos featuring crafting, Bible study, recipes and meal ideas, and even some food and miscellaneous product reviews. There are also shopping hauls, and personally my favorite are the thrift store hauls because, I like thrifting. That's one of my pastimes. So, because homeschool is not just school at home, Homeschooling Bosses takes us on their trips to a lot of different places. And the learning games are a lot of fun too. Now, don't forget about those science experiments. So if you're looking for homeschooling tips and lessons, or even just encouragement and support, check out Homeschooling Bosses. Adventures of Frank and Tina. Adventures of Frank and Tina is a channel full of, guess what? Like, tomorrow you're going to see Shout Out Monday, and I got to tell you, their What If YouTube video from last week, it just had me cracking up so bad. There's no telling what type of video you're going to see with Adventures of Frank and Tina, but you can bet they're going to be family friendly since their grandchildren will be in a lot of them. And there are a lot of teachable moments on this channel, like the one on how to dry a wet cast. You want to know how she ended up with a cast that was on her arm in the first place? Probably by doing that pregnancy check on this Traverse. I don't know. That's my guess. Sometimes Frank and Tina also take us to visit places to meet relatives, like their Uncle Taurus. They also have neat video footage of Floodcat. Who is Floodcat? You might want to check out their channel and see. Now, while you're checking out what happened to Floodcat, check out some of these other adventures of Frank and Tina also. Southern Latitudes. Southern Latitudes is that channel. That channel where gardening mixes with vitamin C. That is SEA. The salty stuff, not the stuff that they add to your Kool-Aid to make it seem healthier. Yeah, that C. Even the dog enjoys sailing and fishing. Southern Latitudes has a little something for just about every fancy. They balance their time in the water with their gardening and the horses. There's not a lot of videos on the thoroughbred rescue that they work with, but trust me when I say their hearts are as large as the bladder of a racehorse. Seriously, those things can pee for like 2 straight minutes. Like, whoo! So you can see from their list of videos that they love to travel, and they love to take us along for every single journey. Have you ever gone on a date to pick peaches? Now you have. Southern Latitudes will take you through their highs and their lows, including their many charity and volunteer efforts within their community. Those are my favorites, always on everybody's channels. I love to see people support their communities. Volunteering is a passion of mine. So get a taste of who they are while getting a feel for Southern Latitudes. Pressure-free homeschooling and lifestyle with 2 homeschooling bosses. Rolling with laughter in the teachable moments. Sailing seas and sowing seeds. Are these your people?